The fact that allegations are being leveled by Nawab Malik, who is a cabinet minister in the Maha Vikas Aghadi government in Maharashtra, makes this war extremely serious. Now, let me get you both sides of the story. NCB, that's the Narcotics Control Bureau, it's widened its investigations in the superstar drug bust case. Let me get you both sides of the story here. NCP leader and Maharashtra Minister Nawab Malik. Charge number 1, the zonal director who's probing the case, according to Nawab Malik, and we're getting you both sides of the story. Nawab Malik is saying that celebrities are being framed in a bogus drug case. Samir Wankhede responds, he's just fighting drug menace. He's bringing facts in public domain. The Maharashtra minister has questioned Wankhede's Maldives visit, claiming that visit coincided with celebrities in Maldives during the pandemic. Wankhede says, yes, he did visit Maldives with his family, but following due legal procedure, due administrative procedure after taking permission of his superiors. Nawab Malik then questions Wankhede's visit to Dubai, and he shared a picture that he claims is from Yasmin Wankhede, that's Samir Wankhede's sister, her social media account. The NCB zonal director has denied visiting Dubai on the dates or with his sister as alleged by Nawab Malik. Then Nawab Malik goes on to level an extremely serious charge. He's alleged that it's the Bharatiya Janata Party and the central agencies that are together in, as Nawab Malik puts it, extorting money. Samir Wankhede says he will, after consulting his superiors and after following due administrative process, take legal actions against these allegations. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Vidya, our reporter on ground who's been tracking developments on this story very closely from day one. Vidya, on the very specific allegation and picture that Maharashtra Cabinet Minister Nawab Malik has put out about Samir Wankhede being in Dubai with his sister, has the Narcotics Control Bureau or the officer himself clarified on that picture?
Well, he has very clearly said that he was very much in Mumbai. He was not in Dubai. He had not gone to Dubai. And the pictures that he is talking about are actually not from Dubai, is what Wankhede has very clearly stated. In fact, he has gone on to ask the minister to actually check with the records. If he had gone to Dubai, he would have had applied for visas. There would be airport records. So all that should really be checked before Malik should have leveled that allegations. And Wankhede is very categorical that he was very much in Mumbai, in India, and not in Dubai, as is being leveled by Malik.
Give us a background of Nawab Malik getting involved in this controversy. The fact is, Samir Wankhede says he's fighting drug menace. He's investigating a case. How does Nawab Malik fit into this entire scheme of things?
Well, if you remember, it was in January this year that Nawab Malik's son-in-law was arrested by the Narcotic Control Bureau, and he was almost behind bars for 6 months. It was just recently that Nawab Malik's son-in-law, Samir, managed to get a bail, and after 6 months of being behind the prison, when he has come out, it is then that Nawab Malik has started leveling these allegations. And according to Nawab Malik, it is Wankhede who has been working at the behest of BJP. Is a clear allegation that Malik has been leveling against Wankhede since day one, since the time his son-in-law has really come out. And everyone around can see that the kind of allegations that are being leveled, which are personal to large extent, are coming out actually from the fact that his own son-in-law had been arrested by Wankhede in a particular case.
Vidya, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. For the moment, many thanks. So this superstar drug bust probe is now expanding. The Narcotics Control Bureau today questioned actor Ananya Pandey over her alleged WhatsApp chats with Aryan Khan. She had been called for questioning, and she will once again be called for questioning at 11 tomorrow. This will be round 2. The Narcotics Control Bureau reached Shah Rukh Khan's residence Mannat. They sought some details on electronic devices of Aryan. It is now clear that the NCB is still not done with its entire investigations in the Bollywood drug bust case.
Ananya Pandey, star on the rise and Bollywood actor Chunky Pandey's daughter, at the Narcotics Bureau office in Mumbai's Balad estate. Ananya has been questioned for her alleged links with Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan, who is currently in Arthur Road jail. NCB claims it has WhatsApp chats of Ananya Pandey and Aryan Khan, where the two are discussing drugs and the cruise party that was busted. Earlier in the day, a team of NCB officials reached Ananya's residence in Mumbai's Khar West and seized her mobile phone, laptop and other electronic devices for a forensic test.
देखिए ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन है। इन्वेस्टिगेशन में क्वेश्चनिंग के लिए लोगों को बुलाया जाता है। इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि वो कल्प्रिट हैं या वो ही इन्वॉल्वमेंट हैं। क्वेश्चनिंग में विटनेसेस को भी बुलाया जाता है, क्वेश्चनिंग में सस्पेक्ट्स को भी बुलाया जाता है।
We have given our summons and now we will follow the procedure.
India Today has accessed the Narcotic Bureau's line of questioning for Ananya Pandey. The agency wants to know if Ananya has seen Aryan Khan consuming drugs. Who did Aryan procure drugs from? Did the actress consume any drugs with Shah Rukh Khan's son? Does she know for how long has Aryan Khan been consuming drugs? What kind of drugs was Aryan taking? What kind of drugs has she taken, if any? Who are the drug suppliers? And if she remembers the exact dates of the occasions that drugs were allegedly consumed. Not just Ananya Pandey, NCB officials also paid a visit to Shah Rukh Khan's house, Mannat. They gave a notice seeking all of Aryan Khan's electronic devices and left with some documents. NCB officers met Shah Rukh Khan, who told them that he hopes his son will be out of jail soon. Meanwhile, Aryan Khan's judicial custody has been extended till 30th October, and his bail plea in the Bombay High Court will only be heard on 29th October.
The superstar drug bust probe is just getting bigger. NCB sources have told India Today that 2 more Bollywood actors are under scanner. Names of these Bollywood actors have come to light from Aryan Khan's WhatsApp chats. It is clear that the agency is not just done with the drug probe yet. With camera person Swaraj, this is Divyesh Singh in Mumbai for India Today.
An actor Shah Rukh Khan visited his son Aryan at the Arthur Road prison. Aryan Khan has been at Arthur Road prison since the 8th of October. This was Shah Rukh Khan's first meeting with his son since his arrest in the cruise drug bust case. After meeting Aryan for about 18 minutes, the Bollywood star was seen leaving the prison premises. He did not speak to journalists outside.
An anguished father, desperate to meet his son, even if for just a few minutes. The Shah Rukh Khan outside Arthur Road jail wasn't a superstar, but a worried dad meeting his son after 3 full weeks. Refusing to speak on his son's arrest, Shah Rukh was seen swiftly going into the jail and then emerging, only briefly acknowledging well-wishers and fans at the jail. Shah Rukh Khan was allowed to visit his son Aryan Khan for 18 minutes at the inmate meeting section of the Arthur Road jail. Shah Rukh and Aryan were separated by a glass panel and spoke through an intercom, as is the norm for all inmates. Jail officials were also present during the meeting. According to the jail manual, during meetings, relatives and inmates can see each other but cannot physically touch. Shah Rukh tried to help his son, who's reportedly struggling with prison food. Shah Rukh reportedly asked jail officials if he can provide food from Mannat for Aryan, to which the jail staff informed him they would need permission from the court. This was Shah Rukh's first public appearance, his first outing from Mannat since October the 2nd, and his first meeting with Aryan since the beginning of the entire drug bust saga. While the father-son duo have spoken over the phone and even done video calls, Shah Rukh and Gauri haven't had a chance to meet Aryan before this. Shah Rukh Khan hasn't offered any comments so far on his son's arrest in the drug case, but has stood rock solid behind Aryan. The moment in-person visits were allowed at the Arthur Road jail, Shah Rukh visited his son, even if it meant seeing him for only a few minutes. Mannat will be ringing with prayers that Aryan returns home before Diwali. With Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
The Narcotics Control Bureau playbook in the Aryan Khan drug case seems to be quite similar to the Riya Chakrabarti episode, according to some legal experts. Both had similar charges against them. Both were denied bail at the Sessions Court. And in case of Riya, even a charge sheet is yet to be filed.
Two drug cases that quaked B-Town. Two celebrities and a similar story. Over a year ago, Riya Chakrabarti was arrested in a drug case in September. Just like Aryan Khan, who's currently behind bars in a cruise drug bust case. Both Riya and Aryan were arrested by the Narcotics Control Bureau after a brief detention. Both arrested over charges of drug consumption and trafficking. But neither were found in possession of narcotic substances. The Narcotics Bureau booked the two under similar clauses of the NDPS Act, especially Section 29, indicating involvement in a larger conspiracy. Their bail pleas were opposed by the Drug Investigation Agency in the Mumbai court, claiming their custody was crucial to crack the case. The anti-drug body in both cases cited WhatsApp chats to point out alleged involvement of a huge drug syndicate at work and consumption or procurement of hard contraband substances. The NCB even drew a parallel between Riya and Aryan cases in court while arguing against his bail plea, claiming that Riya was denied bail in a similar case. Interestingly, Zonal Director Samir Wankhede has been at the center of both investigations, while Satish Mane Shinde defended both the accused. Both Aryan and Riya were denied bail by the lower courts. Riya finally got it from the Bombay High Court 28 days after she was taken in custody. Aryan is now banking on the same court for relief.
One, a superstar's son, the other, girlfriend of a late actor who died by suicide. Both of these people were arrested under different circumstances, but their stories are pretty similar in spite of it. With cameraman Sunil Vaidya in Mumbai, Vidya for India Today.
The Narcotics Control Bureau investigations in the Aryan Khan case, the questioning of Ananya Pandey, is not the only instance of the drug probe agency turning the heat on Bollywood. Last year, for example, actor Deepika Padukone, Sara Ali Khan, Shraddha Kapoor and Rakul Preet Singh were also questioned over alleged drug connection in the Sushant Singh Rajput case. Our Mumbai Bureau gets us more.
Aryan Khan cools his heels at the Arthur Road prison. Ananya Pandey raided and grilled by the Narcotics Control Bureau. Bollywood is under fire from the Narcotics Control Bureau once again, bringing back memories from last year when the agency unleashed the biggest crackdown on the Tinseltown A-listers right after Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Deepika Padukone was questioned for 6 hours by the NCB. This after the anti-drug probe agency accessed WhatsApp conversation between the actor and Karishma Prakash, an employee of the Quad talent agency. The WhatsApp conversation of Deepika and Karishma were allegedly on procurement of hash and weed. Besides Deepika Padukone, Shraddha Kapoor also was interrogated by the NCB last September. The actor in her WhatsApp chats with Sushant Singh Rajput's talent manager allegedly asked for the CBD oil, which is derived from cannabis. Shraddha had worked with Sushant Singh Rajput in the 2019 hit Chichore. But that is not all. Riya Chakrabarti in her statement to the Narcotics Control Bureau allegedly said it was Sara Ali Khan who got Sushant Singh Rajput hooked on to marijuana during the shooting of Kedarnath. Riya also allegedly named contemporary Rakul Preet. With the Central Drug Enforcement Agency cracking its whip, more Bollywood actors are likely to face the heat. Bureau Report, India Today.
And it's a truly historic moment for India and India's vaccination drive. India has crossed the 1 billion vaccination mark, a milestone, and for many, an unimaginable feat. Joyous celebrations could be seen across cities. The remarkable achievement comes 9 months after the nation initiated the vaccination drive in January. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital and interacted with doctors, with healthcare workers on ground. India has ramped up vaccination at a rapid pace with an average of 37 lakh doses every day and over 1.5 lakh doses every hour. At least 75% of all adults have been vaccinated with at least the first jab. About 31% have received both doses. The Archaeological Survey of India has illuminated 100 heritage buildings and monuments across the country in the colors of our tricolour to celebrate the 100 crore COVID-19 vaccination milestone.
आज 21 अक्टूबर 2021 का ये दिन इतिहास में दर्ज हो गया है। भारत ने अब से कुछ दूर पहले ही 100 करोड़ वैक्सीन डोज का आंकड़ा पार कर लिया है। 100 साल में आई सबसे बड़ी महामारी का मुकाबला करने के लिए देश के पास अब 100 करोड़ वैक्सीन डोज का मजबूत सुरक्षा कवच है।
Presently, we are standing here in the national capital at the Red Fort, where you can see that the Red Fort has been lightened up in such a beautiful way of tricolour. And it is not only the monument which has been lightened up. Archaeological Survey of India has lightened up 100 such monuments, which includes Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Humayun Tomb, Tughlaqabad Fort, Purana Kila, and several such monuments, which are, a way to give tribute to health professionals, frontline workers, scientists, vaccine manufacturers, and the citizens of the country who bravely fought during the pandemic. And you can see that how beautifully the tricolour has been lightened up at the Red Fort. And this was the journey that we completely covered in the 9 months of duration. So now we hope that in the coming time we break such records and create new history and achieve the new number of 130 crores when the country will be fully vaccinated, and again we will be standing here at Red Fort with a new celebration. With this, Tejshri Pandure reporting for India Today from Delhi.
The challenges ahead are big. We look forward to that milestone. That is all I have for you on India First this evening. Up next, our special show, Business Today with Abha Bakaya.